At this time, will everyone please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Atanasi, Mr. Ritchie, teachers, staff, family, and classmates. My name is Jordan Baker, and I have quite a memorable experience being the president of the graduating class of 2020. It has been an amazing opportunity. Whether you have been in Yellin for all 5 school years or you have recently entered, I'm sure that you have had the time of your life. No matter what grade I was in, this school has always provided an educational but fun atmosphere. Squire pride has been evident in all of the activities available to us, whether it was pep rallies or student council dances. The beginning half of our school year was filled with many accomplishments, including our school's different activities. Our sports teams this year performed very well during their seasons. Both of our basketball teams as well as our soccer teams made it to the playoffs. Our Lady Squires soccer team, coached by Mr. Moore, won their first ever championship for the South Jersey Middle School Soccer League. Our boys basketball team, coached by Mr. Cogan, won their 5th straight championship for the Camden County Elementary League. Our athletic year ended sadly as our softball and baseball teams were able to have tryouts, but not able to play a single game in their season. Even though we were unable to hold our yearly events, including Night of the Arts and the play, we were lucky enough to have a successful winter concert and a unique spring concert. Our Squire Balts also had a successful season, earning the Project Award at the first LEGO League robotics competition. As the great Martin Luther King Jr. once said, we must accept finite disappointment, but we must never lose infinite hope. We were faced with extreme disappointment when we were told that our final year of middle school would not be like any other year. As 8th graders during this time in the world, we lost many events and activities that would have been celebrating the end of our middle school journey. We did not want our graduation to be virtual, as were many other events. 3 months ago from today, I was doubting that we would all be here together. However, we had hope, and our student council fought and was able to actually get this traditional ceremony for our students to spend one last moment together as a whole class. At this moment, I would like to thank my fellow student council officers. Please stand when I call your name. Anthony Moudre, Vice President, Gabby Osiak, Secretary, and Brian Healy, Treasurer. We have all been close friends since kindergarten, and as officers, we have always stuck together as a team. We fought tirelessly for our greatest accomplishment, being able to have this graduation. A special thanks goes out to the Board of Education. We appreciate that you listened to our graduation request. Your understanding and your decision of allowing us to celebrate this moment together as a class cannot be forgotten. I would also like to thank the Project Graduation Committee for their dedication into making this year memorable for our class. Without you volunteering at dances as well as other activities, we would not have been able to receive such amazing gifts and have a swim party. We are still hoping we will be able to hold our dinner dance. On behalf of the entire class, I would like to thank all teachers and staff at Yellin, Parkview, and Laurel Springs schools. Without all of you, we would not be as successful as we are today. You gave us the support as we matured throughout the years. Every teacher needs to be recognized for their efforts this year in these unfortunate times. I am thankful for many people that have come into my life, but I'm very thankful for the two people that truly made this whole year. Thank you, Ms. Phillips and Mr. Tompkinson. There are so many things you have done for this class, and we all greatly appreciate it. Without your support, the Student Council would have been unable to be given our trial with sandals and slides, as well as to carry water bottles. You both have supported all of us officers, no matter what decisions we have made. To all of the parents and guardians sitting in front of me, you have had a positive impact on all of our lives. Your children would not be where they are today without your support. Thank you for everything you do for us, providing us with everything we need and supplying us with unconditional love. Bob Keishman once said, "Parents are the ultimate role models for children. Every word, movement, and action has an effect. No other person or outside force has a greater influence on a child than the parent." I would like to thank my parents, Chris and Stacy, for being my ultimate role models since day one. I would not be the person I am today without your love and affection. I will always keep in mind the lessons you have taught me. We have all learned some very important lessons while being in quarantine this year. Maybe we can all overcome challenges, and sometimes trying something new isn't too hard. But I think the main one is to follow your dreams, believe in yourself, and to never give up. There is nobody stopping you, and every single one of you is capable of doing anything. The one and only Michael Jordan has said that he's failed over and over in his life. That is why he succeeds. No matter how good you are at something, you are not always going to succeed. Failing only pushes a person further. It may make you give up, but it shouldn't. Failing should only be motivation to keep going or to continue to reach your dreams. There is nobody stopping you. As our middle school chapter is coming to a close, I would like to thank my classmates for giving me the best elementary and middle school experience possible. I will never forget the friendships I had made and experiences I had had. I am very grateful to spend our last memory together. No matter what path you will all choose to go down, I wish you all the best of luck in the future. I know whatever you choose to do, you will make a positive impact. Thank you.
Good evening, Mr. Atanasi, Mr. Ritchie, the Board of Education, faculty, staff, family, friends, and the 8th grade graduating class of 2020. I am Laurel Conway, president of the Samuel S. Yellin chapter of the National Junior Honor Society. NJHS is an organization formed for the purpose of recognizing students who demonstrate the 5 outstanding qualities of citizenship, leadership, scholarship, character, and service. Members have to prove their commitment to their school and the community. Potential members have to show 5 qualities. Good character, which is someone's choices that define who they are as a person. They have to show scholarship, maintaining a 3.7 or above grade point average and taking pride in a person's own work. Another quality that must be demonstrated is leadership. Members should strive to help others reach their goals. Service is represented when members have to have at least 2.5 hours of service each marking period. Finally, members have to show citizenship through exemplifying a high regard for freedom, justice, and democracy. Members are held to extremely high standards, which is why being inducted into this organization is such an honor. Although our new 8th grade members didn't have an ideal induction and typical participation in NJHS, this does not diminish their achievements. Let the current situation bring out the best in our members right now, especially in regards to service and citizenship. Let us be reminded that through our perseverance and willingness to make the best of our situations, we will be better people after this pandemic. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the newly inducted members of the National Junior Honor Society. Please rise and remain standing when I announce your name. Michael DiGiacomo, Sean Kilpatrick, Sean McLaughlin, Mackenzie Ravadis, Brianna Schwartz, Michael Tompkinson, Julian Vera. I would also like to ask all second-year National Junior Honor Society members to stand at this time. Please join me in a round of applause recognizing the achievements of our National Junior Honor Society members. You may be seated. This school year, NJHS has participated in and sponsored many service projects and collections. During the holidays, we had a pretzel sale to raise money to purchase gifts for children in need. We also ran a coat drive, a canned food drive, collected pennies for patients, and raised money for St. Jude's Hospital. Along with my fellow officers Nicole Jang, Paige White, Anaya Smith, and Meredith Gardner, we met in the mornings to plan meetings and brainstorm for charitable projects. Even when we couldn't have in-person meetings, our advisor, Mrs. Dennis, found ways for us to be involved in the National Junior Honor Society from home. We had a kindness challenge where students were given a checklist of kind things to do at home. Many 7th and 8th graders participated. The whole 8th grade class showed perseverance this year. None of us anticipated such unprecedented circumstances. Even so, by working hard and never giving up, we again proved what an incredible class we are. We are all very grateful for this last chance to be together before we begin our high school journeys. Charles Kendall Adams, a celebrated American educator and historian, once said, "No student ever attains very eminent success by simply doing what is required of him. It is the amount and excellence of what is over and above the required that determines the greatness of ultimate distinction." NJHS members did not just do what was required. We all had to change our mindset and figure out a new type of learning. Every single student and teacher worked hard and showed responsibility. We are the future of our country, and we together have proven that we can handle whatever life throws at us. We will remember this time, this event, for the rest of our lives. I am proud of you, and I am proud to be a member of the class of 2020. Thank you. I would now like to introduce to you the principal of Samuel S. Yellin School, Mr. David Ritchie.
Thank you, Laurel. Great job on your speech. Jordan, fantastic. Before I speak tonight, first I'd like to thank Mr. Kenny Presley and his entire custodial maintenance staff for setting up this beautiful scenery you see tonight. Can we give them a hand, please? So the last couple of years, I've been asking Mr. Atanasi, our superintendent, I said, would love to have an outdoor graduation. He said, be careful what you wish for. It's 90 degrees right now. But we're all here, and it's great to see everybody. Thanks for coming out. Good evening, Mr. Atanasi, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Redfern, President of the Board of Education members, administration, faculty, staff, students, parents, family, friends, and community members. It's an honor and privilege to be here tonight as the principal of Samuel S. Yellin School. Before I speak on behalf of the class of 2020, I'd like to thank a couple of people. First, thank you to the parents and guardians for raising such a wonderful group of students. The love, caring, and passion you have for your children is absolutely genuine and extremely evident. It is your hard work and dedication making certain that your child receives a quality education, participates in various activities and organizations, strives to be an overall good person as the main reasons their future success is inevitable. Next, I would like to thank the teachers for all their hard work and dedication you've given to this special group of young people sitting before you this evening. It is your personal touch, knowledge, love for the children that allows you to be an extremely successful educator, as well as ensure that the students are set up for success and feel a sense of accomplishment and belonging as they walk the halls, sit in your classroom, and learn from you remotely. The graduating class of 2020 is comprised of such a wonderful group of young people that will be extremely successful as they navigate through the ever-changing and difficult world we live in today. The students genuinely care about one another, enjoy being in each other's company. Am I good? Testing. Testing. Okay. As they navigate through the ever-changing, difficult world we live in today, the students generally care about one another, enjoy being each other's company, and are extremely proud when each succeeds. This has been a very interesting school year, to say the least. Our 8th grade theme this year was I Will Encourage. The responses were well thought out and sincere. Students responded with things like, I will encourage my family members and friends. I will encourage people to never give up. I will encourage people to fight through adversity. I will encourage everyone to be nice. I will encourage people to be positive and compliment each other often. And I will encourage everyone to believe. As you could tell, these students sitting here before you are mature well beyond their years and see the big picture in life. These responses could not have been more poignant and apropos as we all try to navigate through this unprecedented and unforgettable period of time. As this class moves on to high school and beyond, is the critical years of middle school that help shape core values such as work ethic, dedication, determination, and commitment to excellence. Each and every one of these students will be a huge success at any and all future endeavors because of the aforementioned qualities, attributes, and characteristics. I would like to leave the students with a couple of things to keep in mind and ponder as they move forward. I challenge each and every one of you to always be true to yourself. Believe you can accomplish great things. Never give up on your dreams, and always look to encourage. Do not count the days, make the days count. Never forget, be true, be bold, be blue and gold. Good luck, come back to visit, and know that you can always call Yellin home. Last but not least, always, and I mean always, remember to win the day. Congratulations to the class of 2020. At this time, I'd like to introduce the President of the Board of Education, Mr. Michael Redfern.
Thank you, Mr. Ritchie. On behalf of the Stratford Board of Education, I would like to congratulate the Yellin class of 2020. For many of you, this marks the halfway point of your education. And wow, what a year it's been. You continue to live through a worldwide pandemic that has brought our country to a standstill. You have witnessed and participated in our nation coming together to demand social justice. You are rewriting history. You have been, we have been, and we will continue to be challenged, tested, and pushed to our limits. When life puts an obstacle in front of you, you are left with two choices. You can lay down in front of that obstacle and give up, or you can find a way around it, over it, or through it. When life puts an obstacle in front of you, it's okay to sit down for a moment and rest. It's okay to get mad. It's okay to cry. But always, always get back up and move forward. You have overcome so many obstacles, but you sit here this evening as the class of 2020, and no one can take that from you. Yes, you have missed out on many traditional ceremonies that graduates have come to enjoy, but that's okay. For the lessons you have learned over the past several months will last you a lifetime. So to the class of 2020, I say, embrace your disappointments and learn from them, because they will be a true test of your character. To our administration, our teachers, and support staff, I say thank you. For on March 16th, you went from teaching in the comfort of your classroom to the challenges of teaching from your dining room table. You too were challenged and tested. And while remote learning will never replace the one-on-one in-person contact with your students, you did the best that you could under some extremely difficult conditions. And I would also like to say a special thank you to the teachers and the custodial staff and the administration for setting this up tonight for you. To the family members here this evening, I also say thank you, for you have been pushed to your limits and have endured. If nothing else, we have come to appreciate the simple things in life. A family dinner out at a local establishment, sitting on the sidelines or in the bleachers watching a youth practice or game, watching a Phillies game on a Sunday afternoon, and yes, Let's not forget about that haircut. So thank you for your efforts and your patience during these difficult times. And finally, to any essential workers here with us tonight, healthcare workers, grocery and retail employees, delivery staff, postal workers, truck drivers, police, fire, first responders, I say thank you. Thank you for battling in the front lines. So in the words of Nelson Mandela, do not measure me by my success, but by the amount of times I have fallen and have gotten back up. Once again, to the class of 2020, I say congratulations. I wish you the best as you enter into high school, and remember, no matter what the future holds, always get back up. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Redfern. At this time, I would like to present the award winners for the graduating class of 2020. Each award winner will stand to be recognized. The most outstanding student achieving excellence in English, sponsored by the Laurel Springs Board of Education. $25 check goes to Nicole Lynn. Most outstanding student achieving excellence in reading, sponsored by the Stratford Republican Club. $75 check goes to Donna Gray. Most outstanding student achieving excellence in mathematics, sponsored by the Stratford Board of Education. $100 gift card goes to Sean Kilpatrick. Most outstanding student achieving excellence in science, sponsored by Jefferson Health System. $50 gift card goes to Maximilian Staff. Most outstanding student achieving excellence in social studies and citizenship, sponsored by the Borough of Stratford. $50 gift card goes to Paige Lewis. Most outstanding student achievement excellence in writing, receiving the Nick Dykert Memorial Award, sponsored by the Samuel S. Yellin School. $50 gift card goes to Chloe Chestnut. Two students identified for achieving excellence in visual arts and sound technology, receiving the Dr. Albert K. Brown Award, sponsored by Stratford's Theater, Art, Music Program supporters, in the amount of $50 gift card goes to Nate Taylor and Nicole Zhang. A student identified for their excellence in performing arts, receiving the Dr. Albert K. Brown Award, sponsored by Stratford's Theater, Art, and Music Program supporters. $50 gift card goes to Maximilian Staff and Julia Marinucci. Two students identified for excellence in music, receiving the Dr. Albert K. Brown Award, sponsored by the Stratford's Theater, Art, and Music Program supporters. $50 gift card goes to Hope Lash and Nicole Zhang. Two students identified for their creativity, enthusiasm, cooperation, and art, sponsored by the Stratford PTO. $50 gift card goes to Julian Vera Kamana Wolf. Students identified for achieving excellence in music, sponsored by the Yellin Music Boosters, in the amount of a $50 gift card goes to Chloe Chestnut, Anaya Smith, and Meredith Gardner. Student that has demonstrated commendable progress during the school year, receiving the Commendable Progress Award, sponsored by Mrs. Schaefer, in the amount of a $50 gift card goes to Anna Nacito. Male and female student have enjoyed the challenge of math and have demonstrated progression in understanding mathematical concepts, receiving the Marie D. Dunbar Memorial Award, sponsored by Diane DiGiacomo and Patty Booth, in the amount of a $100 check goes to Jacob Clark, Jordan Baker. Student who has demonstrated character, integrity, and courage, receiving the Stephanie Lynn Memorial Award, sponsored by the Stratford PTO, in the amount of a $50 Visa gift card goes to Caitlin Hoffecker. Male and female student have displayed good character, dedication to the school, work ethic, and integrity, receiving the James Camber Memorial Character Award, sponsored by the Camber family, in the amount of a $50 check goes to David Dawson, Gabrielle Osiak. student who is responsible, makes tough choices, stands up for what is right, and looks out for the underdog, receiving the Lorraine Riley Memorial Award for Integrity, sponsored by STARS, Stratford Teacher Retirees, in the amount of a $100 check goes to Donna Gray. Male and female student who have demonstrated excellent relationships with other students and their teachers and who have accumulated 130 merits, receiving the Outstanding Citizens Award sponsored by the Stratford Ambulance Association. $100 check goes to Andrew Curtis, Sophia DiGiacomo. Male and female student who have demonstrated service and spirit to the school and who promotes positive values and high integrity, receiving the 3rd Annual Sue Cardamone Memorial Award, sponsored by Project Graduation. $50 gift card goes to Brian Healy, Marlene Smith. Male and female student of excellence in community service, receiving the demonstrated Tom Buchanan Community Service Award, sponsored by the Laurel Springs Board of Education, in the amount of a $25 check, goes to Michael DiGiacomo and Jennifer Tessera. A male and female student have displayed acts of kindness and extraordinary companionship to their peers, receiving the Sailor Writer Memorial Award in the amount of a $50 check, goes to Damien McCullough and Isabella Hilger. Male and female student have demonstrated positive relationships and leadership skills and also accumulated 125 merits, receiving the Citizenship and Service to the School Award, sponsored by Tark Hill Soccer Club, in the amount of a $50 gift card goes to Anthony Mudre and Devin Safransky. 2 students who have demonstrated a positive attitude dedicated to serving the school and community, sponsored by the Stratford Business and Civic Association. $50 gift card goes to Sean Kilpatrick and Annalise Kless. A male and female student residing in Stratford who demonstrated honor, integrity, high ethics, and morals, sponsored by the Stratford Police Department and the PBAA. $125 check goes to Sean McLaughlin and Hope Lash. National Junior Honor Society 5-Pillar Award. This award is given to the National Junior Honor Society member who has demonstrated outstanding achievements in scholarship, citizenship, character, leadership, and service. The NJHS 5-Pillar Award, sponsored by NJHS, $50 gift card and medal, goes to Laurel Conway. Male and female student demonstrated high academic achievement, a team player, one who has demonstrated good sportsmanship, and a member of the SAO, receiving the Scholar Athlete Award, sponsored by the Stratford Athletic Organization. $100 check goes to Michael Tompkinson and Laurel Conway. 2 students who exhibit knowledge and strength in the area of mechanical and civil engineering, as well as a deeper understanding of design challenges and the scientific method. Both students made tremendous contributions to the first LEGO Lead Robotics, the NASA team, and the STEAM Initiative, sponsored by the Robotics Club. For their dedication, a $100 Visa gift card goes to Marlene Smith and Nate Taylor. A male and female student demonstrated positive relationship with fellow classmates and teachers, demonstrating good sportsmanship, team play, while accumulating 125 merits and maintaining academic excellence, receiving the Citizenship and Athletic Award, sponsored by the Yellin Athletic Boosters. $50 gift card goes to Brandon Raymond and Mackenzie McDonald. A male and female student demonstrated positive relationships with teachers and students, is active and involved in athletics, student organizations, and the fine arts, possesses leadership qualities, and is worthy of scholarship, receiving the Best All-Around Student Awards, sponsored by the Stratford PTO. $50 gift card goes to Jacob Clark and Jordan Baker. Male and female student demonstrated the skill to overcome adversity, receiving the Isabella Warner Award, sponsored by the Stratford Education Association. A $50 check goes to Edwin Crespo and Samantha Fuller. A male and female student have demonstrated overall improvement in grades, attitude, citizenship, and maintain 100 merits, receiving the Samuel S. Yellin Outstanding Progress Memorial Awards, sponsored by the Stratford PTO. $50 gift card goes to Ben Nicholas, and Jasmine Radlinger. Male and female student demonstrated quality of work, commitment to excellence, and exceeds expectations as an English language learner. Sponsored by the Samuel S. Yellin School in the amount of a $50 gift card goes to Jose Hernandez. Students who achieved the highest ranking scholastic average from Hynella, sponsored by the Hynella Board of Education in the amount of a $100 gift card goes to Selena Maniquez. Student who has achieved the second highest scholastic average from Laurel Springs, sponsored by the Borough of Laurel Springs, $25 check goes to Mackenzie McDonald. Student who's achieved the highest ranking scholastic average from Laurel Springs, sponsored by the Laurel Springs Borough. $50 check goes to Meredith Gardner. Student who's achieved the second highest scholastic average with a class rank of number 2, receiving the Patty Gibson Memorial Award, sponsored by the Stratford Education Association. A $75 check goes to Jordan Baker. And last but not least, the student who has achieved the highest scholastic average with a class rank of number 1, sponsored by the Stratford Board of Education. $100 gift card and plaque goes to Nicole Zhang. Congratulations to the 2020 award winners. Please give them one more round of applause. Next, I would like to present to you the students who have qualified to receive the Presidential Effort Awards. Students who receive the Presidential Effort Award should be extremely honored, for they are awarded this based on effort, persistence, consistency, and diligence displayed in the classroom on a daily basis. This award truly represents the motto you get out of your education, what you put in. These students will receive a certificate signed by the President for this accomplishment. I will present these students to you in alphabetical order. The graduates will stand and be recognized when their names are called. Please hold the applause till the end. Denzel Andrade, Brandon Allison, Lily Baylog, Holly Benefible, Emily Bodine, Jay Canless, Gianna Cavalier, Gianna Cristiano, Bruno Krasinowski, Annalise Class, Laurel Collins, Javier Cortez, Edwin Crespo, Joseph Cruz, Andrew Curtis, Alexa Daniels, David Dawson, Tristan Decker, Liam Devlin, Brianna Duncan, Tim Ettis, Nicole Idle, Lily Fox, Sam Fuller, Dominic Gordon, Adam Harbert, Ariel Heiss, Brian Healy, Jose Hernandez, Isabella Hilger, Nicholas Holieras, Oscar Iglesias de los Santos, Katie Mangold, Caitlin Martin, Victoria Martin, Damon McCullough, Grace Morgandale, Anthony Mudre, Haley Mugray, Ben Nicholas, Adrian Pagdalao, Janice Radlinger, Jasmine Radlinger, Aaliyah Ramirez, Brandon Rebecca, Brandon Raymond, Maynard Reyes, Isabel Rose, Jack Sheehan, Morgan Sims, Isabel Valabe, Noah Weatherby, Matt White, and Emma Whitaker. Standing before you are a large number of students who we are so proud of. They worked extremely hard to reach this academic level. Please give them one more round of applause. At this time, I'd like to present to you the students who have qualified to receive the Presidential Academic Excellence Awards. This is the most prestigious award, for it indicates hard work and good performance over an extended period of time. To be eligible for this award, a student must have a 3.5 grade point average after 1.5 years of middle school academics or teacher recommendations. These students will receive a certificate signed by the President and a pin for this accomplishment. I will again present these students to you in alphabetical order. Graduates will stand and be recognized. Please hold all applause till all names have been called. Hennessis Aguilar, Jordan Baker, Chloe Chestnut, Jacob Clark, Laurel Conway, Mark DiBartolomeo, Jayla Davis, Mike DiGiacomo, Sophia DiGiacomo, Meredith Gardner, Donna Gray, Caitlin Hoffecker, Nicole Zhang, Sean Kilpatrick, Hope Lash, Paige Lewis, Nicole Lynn, Selena Maniquez, Julia Marinucci, Taylor Martin, Mackenzie McDonald, Emma McLaughlin, Sean McLaughlin, Anna Nacito, Gabrielle Osiak, Abby Reed, Mackenzie Rivedes, Brianna Schwartz, Anaya Smith, Marlene Smith, Maximilian Staff, Devin Safransky, Nate Taylor, Jennifer Tessera, Michael Tompkinson, Julian Vera, Paige White, Kamana Wolf, and Connor Wood. Standing before you are a large number of students who we are so proud of. They have worked extremely hard to reach this academic level. I think they are deserving of one more round of applause. Thank you. Perfect attendance. As educators, we know there's a powerful link between daily school attendance, student performance, graduation, and habits in the workplace. We also know that the amount of time actually spent in class is a good measure of successful learning in education. Following students will be recognized as achieving perfect attendance for the 1920 school year. They will receive a certificate of achievement for perfect attendance. I will present these students to you in alphabetical order. The graduates will stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until the names have been called. Vincent Capozzoli, Selena Maniquez, and Maynor Reyes. Great job, guys. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite our superintendent, Mr. Thomas Atanasi, to present the class of 2020 diploma to Anthony Mudre, the vice president of the graduating class.
Thanks, bro. Thank you, Mr. Ritchie. Mr. Anthony Mudre, on behalf of the Stratford Board of Education, it gives me great pleasure to present this diploma, which symbolizes those to be awarded this evening. I extend to you and to the class best wishes now and for the future. Anthony, all you.
Thank you.
Got it. I think that thing just... There you go, bud.
Thank you, Mr. Atanasi. On behalf of the graduating class of 2020, I accept this diploma.
As the graduates receive their diplomas, please be courteous with your applause so that all students can hear their name being called, allowing them, their parents, and relatives the respect they deserve this evening. Pictures may only be taken from your seats. At this time, would Mr. Speechley and Mrs. Mendelson please assist with the distribution of diplomas?
Jordan Olivia Baker, Anthony Robert Mudre, Gabrielle Jean Osiak,
I would take a look up and slow down.
Brian Michael Healy Jr., Genesis Rosalind Aguilar, Osman Ilu Aguilar, Brandon John Allison, Denzel X. Andrade, Sonny Christopher Capizzoli, Vincent James Capizzoli, Gianna Hilton Cavalier, Chloe Elizabeth Chestnut, Gianna Lena Cristiano, Bruno A. Krasnowski, Jacob James Clark, Annalise Class, Samaj Daniels Williams, Jayla Naomi Davis, David Michael Dawson, Christian T. Decker, Tristan Rourke Decker, Liam Devlin, Mark Paul D. Bartolomeo, Brandon Z. Dietler, Meredith May Gardner, Carlo Salvatore Giordano, Dominic W. Gordon, Donna Catherine Gray, Frank Edward Hallworth, Adam J. Harbit, Ariel Teresa Heiss, Rashad Keith Hemingway Jr., Paige Grace Lewis, Nicole Lynn, Riley Nelson Millette, Katie Lynn Mangold, Selena Faye S. Manikis, Julia Rita Marinucci, Caitlin Grace Martin, Taylor Amber Martin, Adrian Pagdalau, Anna R. Nacito, Benjamin R. Nicholas, Janice Teresa Radlinger, Jasmine Ann Radlinger, Aaliyah Abigail Ramirez, Simeon Randolph Saffold, Brandon Michael Rebecca, Morgan Elizabeth Sims, Anaya Nicole Smith, Marlene Elizabeth Smith, Joseph Patrick Summers, Maximilian Thomas Staff, Devin Olivia Safransky, Nathaniel Kenneth Taylor, Nicholas Vincent Thatcher, Paige Isabella White, Emma Navia Whitaker, Kamana Lillian Wolf, Connor Samuel Wood, Ensar Yagmarkaya, Joseph Roman Zaharko. Jaywell Bradley F. Canlis, Joseph Daniel Burke, Caleb Boyce, Emily Ann Bodine, Jeremiah Berry, Holly Lynn Benefiable, Victoria Bauer, Lillian Baylog, Alexa Marie Daniels, Andrew V. Curtis, Joseph A. Cruz IV, Edwin Crespo Jr., Charles Coughlin, Javier A. Cortez, Laurel Diane Conway, Laurel Nicole Collins, Justice Gamble, Samantha Ann Fuller, Lily James Fox, they're both not here, Nicolette B. Itel, Timothy J. Edis Jr., Brianna A. Duncan, Sophia Marie DiGiacomo, Michael Tillman DiGiacomo, Hope Dawn Lash, Sean Caden Kilpatrick, Nicole Zhang, Oscar Iglesias de los Santos, Nicholas Julieris, Caitlin Nicole Hoffacker, Isabel H. Hilger, Jose Luis Hernandez, Haley D. Mugrer Dare, Grace Elizabeth Morgandale, Kelly Leanne Miller, Sean Patrick McLaughlin, Emma Elise McLaughlin, Mackenzie Jill McDonald, Damian John McCullough, Victoria Teresa Martin, Jack T. Sheehan, Brianna Marie Schwartz, Izzy Marie Rose, Mario Richard Torres, Maynard Reyes, Mackenzie Colleen Rivadas, Abby Nicole Reed, Brandon C. Raymond, Matthew J. White, Christopher L. P. Welsh, Noah Adam Weatherby, Isabella Marie Valabe, Julian Frederick Vera, Robert Toomey, Michael F. Tompkinson II, Jennifer Rachel Tessera.
Thank you, Mr. Speechley and Mrs. Mendelson. In closing, I'd like to personally congratulate all the students in the class of 2020. You've had the opportunity to spend a number of years at the Sammy Huss Yellin School. We sincerely hope you've developed a higher level of scholarship, pride, and motivation to achieve your goals. With these characteristics, I know you will have a successful life. The administration, teachers and Board of Education are proud of your accomplishments, and we know your families are very proud to see you graduate this evening. Enjoy the rest of the celebration tonight, tomorrow, and have a terrific summer. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege and pleasure to present the graduating class of 2020. Thanks again for joining us. The students will be going over to the table next or adjacent to the sound system to receive a folder with any award or certificate that they have received tonight, and then they will go and see you. Thanks again for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed our ceremony. Have a great summer, everyone.